live?
Yes, sir.
Yo, Charlemagne, guess who's back?
Grr.
Still smell upon me clothes,
Bow.
upon me robes, upon me guards, upon me wares, upon me cloths. It's your boy. The only problem outside is I don't got somewhere like. Can you grab the laptop? All right, but yeah. Different intro, because we're doing something different this time, you know what I mean?
Word.
As you see, I got the boy Prodega making paper, you know what I mean? On
Grr.
the other
Bow.
line. All that. I mean, he got the Black Lives Matter YouTube page. He don't be uploading a lot, but go subscribe to him anyway, you know what I mean? Help him out. Maybe he'll be motivated to do it.
Definitely
All right,
will motivate a nigga.
So, I was going to just do a regular video like I always do, but I thought I'd bring something different for the people. I hope everybody can hear me fine. We're still working out all the bugs and stuff, but I thought that me and P will give our final thoughts, final reaction on Nicki Minaj's Queen album, and not only that, but kind of her position in the game as of right now. So, on the count of three, I need y'all to hit that like button as usual. It's clockwork, you know what it is. Uno, abo, three.
Grr. Bow.
Hey, can you grab another lighter? This one doesn't work. Grab another one. So what you think? Like, you gonna start it off? You the new guy. What you think? First off, I'm gonna ask you this. What do you think about Nicki's whole role? Because I know you. I don't think. Did you listen to the whole Queen album?
I listened to a good part of it.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck that. I'm gonna ask you. So what did you think of what you heard then?
To me,
by the way, that necklace is ridiculous.
Grr. Bow. All I'm saying is, it's cool. The thing about it is, to me, it seems like Nicki kind of on that last leg of her career, and honestly, like, a big part of female rap kind of goes through the same thing. It's like, I don't know, man. She tries to give you what she thinks people want to hear, and at the end of the day, it kind of comes off as like desperate a little bit to me. But I mean, it's cool. You know, she does.
Now,
Go ahead.
Fair warning, I got hella barbs in here, so they're gonna be going crazy. But what I will say is, I think I agree. It's weird because to me, this project was a test for Nicki. It was like, and I know people are gonna be like, "Why you always compare the two?" But she had to perform better than Cardi B. She just has to. I hate how people act like that's such a bad thing to say.
It has to be there. There has to be. There's competition in every bit of rap. So I mean,
facts, and especially when you're the two biggest females in the game, there has to be. You can't not do better when you claim that everybody's your son. You know what I mean? So
factual.
I'm gonna just go into the album because I listened to a decent amount of it too. All right, it's definitely in the.
You know,
a little shaky, baby, but
it's a little shaky, baby.
I feel like there isn't that single.
Nah.
I don't think everybody's talking about the Barbie Dreams.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking about Majesty.
Yeah.
But the only reason is because it's an Eminem feature, and because she basically did a Rico Reckless style diss track where she disses
But the
everybody.
thing, I kind of want to touch on that shit for a second, because I actually seen a post that was being shared of her yesterday. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Anyways, they were saying like, she came out and was like, oh, everybody that, you know, I was talking about in the song and shit, they're, you know, my peoples. And I was like, dog, like, that's such a like sucker way to go about that kind of shit too, honestly, because I mean, my nigga, you can say what you want. The designer shit, like, oh, he got out of special ed, haha, that's funny, you know what I mean? But like, nigga, the shit you said about Meek, dog, is like, nigga, you obviously don't fuck with my son, bro. And you know, I don't know. This
that Meek shit was foul. That Meek shit was super foul. And you can say you're friends with everybody.
I am.
Like, that's just.
Go ahead.
That's just some like. The only reason why it's so foul is because it's true, and the only reason we know it's true is because Meek has literally came out and said that specifically. So it's like, dang, what? So it's like, dang. This nigga Darren just killed a wasp. But yeah, so it's like, dang, you know. So I honestly don't I don't know if the Queen album is it. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Honestly,
I don't know if it's it.
honestly, she like. It's almost weird to say, but like if she thinks she's gonna do something to get back
Woo!
in the game, well,
These cigars are real crazy. If you guys are 18 or older, wait, is it 18?
I don't know what
Make
you're
sure
talking about, son.
hold up. Let me put my disclaimer out so you two don't trip. Make sure y'all, wait till you 18. You can go down to your local gas station and buy you like a backwood or something. Support the cause.
You
All
heard?
legal backwoods
You
here.
heard?
Anyway, go ahead.
It's legal where I live, so I don't give a fuck about what none of these niggas is talking about. You
That's how to
heard?
get demonetized.
Yeah, but nah, I mean overall, it's like she just on that part of her career where she trying to prove herself and she either gonna break through or not. And I mean, to be honest with you, she's definitely Sue Surf reaching. I mean, because the thing is like, to be if Nicki was smart, she would just be like a feature rapper, bruh. Like she would just do like what Wayne was doing back in the day, because like I don't know too many people who be really excited for like a Nicki Minaj album. Like who's checking for Nicki Minaj in the sense of, oh, I want material from her.
You read these comment sections after this and you tell me if you ain't seen niggas who
I mean, I know that, but like there's a difference though. I mean, it's like, everybody's gonna be a super stan or a super fan of something. You know what I mean? But like, it's reality though, my nigga.
I think Nicki's on the. If you just want to make it mathematical, I think Nicki is on the point where, like, every artist comes into the game, and it's a positive net gain because you start at zero, so everything you're gaining is a fan. You're just positively gaining fans. And I think it comes a point where you become, if you're a great or like a legend, you calcify them.
Yeah.
And they become stans, right?
Yeah.
But what happens to all of them, whether it's Eminem, whether it's Nicki, whether it's Lil Wayne, what happens is once they get to that calcified stage, they're not adding any more people. They're only subtracting, right? But someone like Eminem, right? I think me and Darren were actually talking about this yesterday. Someone like Eminem has such a high number of those calcified fans who aren't going anywhere that even if he loses a bunch of them on a Donald Trump cycle, you don't notice the difference because falling from
something is better than falling from nothing.
To 1.9 million isn't as crazy as falling from 100 to that's like, you know what I'm saying, even 50, and you only lost 50 compared to that's way less than losing 7 million, whatever the math is.
It's like even like Drake, like Drake's numbers fell off from what they were, but like his numbers falling off is like still at a different peak than what a lot of people even do to begin with.
Wait, has his numbers fallen off?
Definitely. Oh yeah. His album sales wise, yeah, he didn't do nearly.
But what was his?
No. But see, you gotta understand though.
Break the record.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck could it not be better than
No, because he's breaking records for individual weeks, individual days, individual openings. That doesn't necessarily mean overall. His album sales have dropped since views. They have went down, and
that's fair.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you looking at it on paper and you say, okay, this is his. It's like 50 Cent. If you look at Get Rich or Die Trying, then you go to The Massacre, and then you go to the documentary because that's his third album, and then after that is like, nigga, you know what I mean? Like it starts getting debatable, So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Go ahead.
I think that as crazy as it sounds, without Barbie Tings and without Majesty, what are people talking about on this album?
Nada.
Barbie Dreams, not Tings. Yeah, Barbie Dreams, the one she's dissing Meek, dissing the whole industry. Yeah, that's it.
And to keep it a buck with you, if it wasn't for the Eminem shit and for the diss shit, I really probably would have not heard about that album.
Nah, that shit is trash. She said, because I went and got designer out of that slat. That shit, it was bad. But I like
She
it
was
better.
definitely horrible.
It was definitely horrible. But what I'd say too is also weird is what's also very unbecoming of her is I feel like she's taking the troll angle. And trust me, like
Yeah.
I study trolls. Like I respect trolls. I love like if you do it right. Like Tekashi to me is god tier.
Definitely
troll.
God tier.
Somebody like Orlando Anderson or what's his name?
No, Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown. Why do I always say Orlando Anderson? Orlando Brown is like he's like not as good as a troller, but he's decent. But like a garbage troller would be like, whoa, Vicky.
Daylight.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She doesn't, and she's not committed. So it's like.
I don't know though.
Nah.
Whoa, Vicky,
Nah,
like
that
kind of
when
like.
she came back and apologized for that Snoop stuff.
Yeah, that shit. But up until that point, my nigga, the fact that she literally thought that she was like, I mean, she didn't think, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she literally said that shit.
Never break character. If you're gonna be a troll like that, you cannot break character. It does not matter. Yeah. That's the art of trolling. Tekashi doesn't care if there's a gun in his face.
Yeah,
he is committed.
He's literally facing years in jail, and this nigga up here talking to a bar of soap like, "Don't drop it, don't drop it." And nigga, yeah, he's comedy.
Yeah, but wait, here's my point.
50 Cent's a committed troll too. Got to.
50 Cent's definitely. 50 Cent's a violent troll though. Like 50 Cent's like someone. He will kill somebody as a troll.
Yeah.
But here's the point I was trying to make though. Nicki being at the point now where she is on the troll, that's a come up thing.
Yeah.
To have starships, to have all the songs she has a career, and to now be like, all right, let's do this. And obviously Fifi saved her life, but oh man, this is gonna get so many thumbs down. Oh God, I got too comfortable, forgot I was on YouTube. but Barb, this is what I'm saying, all right? Before y'all go and try to swat me or something, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that she is too prestigious. She's too respected in the game, and she was too far ahead for me to be somebody who's now doing songs where she's dissing the whole industry. Because people always like, well, if 50 Cent could do it, why couldn't she do it? Well, the difference is 50 Cent literally was trying to get on at that point. And you know what resulted in that? Him getting shot. That's what resulted.
That's real life. You know what I mean?
So it's like, I don't know. I don't think she wants that super troll smoke. Nobody's gonna do anything obviously because she was smart. She didn't diss any girls.
I'm telling you, man, the thing that will help her career a lot to at least keep longevity if she just becomes that feature rapper. Like she gotta exclusify herself, because to me albums isn't really what people want to hear from Nicki Minaj. Like, cause don't get me wrong,
I mean, do you think her singles are working?
It's not even that, but the thing is, it doesn't necessarily mean that her singles are gonna go crazy or anything like that, because it's Nicki, so she always gonna do decent, like as far as sales, streams, and records go, you know what I mean? But like the thing that I kind of feel like she struggles with is like her projects and like getting people to be excited about her projects the way that they are for another rap. It's female rap in general though, bro. You know what I mean? It's not
Wait,
just...
how long have we been going?
I don't know.
Way too comfortable. Damn, there's no way to know? Alright, because I don't want it to be too crazy long, but I also want it to be...
Probably. I mean, you ain't even smoked that full L, so it's probably not even...
What do you mean that L? You mean that backwood from
you
the gas
ain't
station?
even smoked that not L. I mean...
You feel me? Yeah,
you know?
When I was looking over this video, he meant, you know what I mean? Gas station shit.
Anyways.
Yo, first off, get your money up, not your funny up. Nigga.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Nigga,
Alright, but we gonna cut this one off, and then we're gonna start the... Or should we just
keep going and cut it up?
But it's gonna take me a minute to transfer from my phone to the computer.
Nah, I'm not sending it to your phone though. You remember, because it's on my computer.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Then we can just rock. We can rock. All right, that's the end of the Nick. You have anything else to say about that, Nicki? Topic.
Bow.
All right, get your money up, not your funny up. But
nigga. A silky bitch? Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Is that a dude?
nigga, yeah, man, plush with it, you heard? Nigga, that shit, nigga, we out, you know what I mean? Banana clip for the thing,
Alright, so check this out. Oh no, where you going? I got him, sign out. Come on, you take it too long. Alright. Let me see that nigga do right. My name is Scru. Okay, hold on, man. My name is Scru. I'm pretty freaking awesome, but I wouldn't do anything without y'all, the SJ Nation. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Go sub to this mother effer's channel. He doing Call of Duty stuff sometimes. But yeah. That's the end of that video. Bow.
Wow.
I got you back at.
Just bring your stuff out here.
At one. That's my
Alright, just bring it out here. So, what was I gonna say? So now what we're gonna do is talk about Majesty for a second. First off, guess who's back? Still smelling all of my clothes. It's your boy SJ Screwface on Fizz Screw. You know what I mean? This is the I don't know what to call it.
We
yet,
call
but
it the lituation, brethren.
It's the Lituation podcast. You know what I mean? So it's a lituation when I'm involved. So I want my whole base to get introduced to you, and I want them to know because it's gonna be fun. Yo, so your name is Andre P. Whatever. Tell these dudes like I like to have this dude on for the dualities, the differences, right? All right. And grab the grinder. Grinder's in there. And this dude is what's your thoughts on Eminem? First off, before we start this, I need everybody to give your honest opinion about Eminem. This is him saying it, by the way, not me.
I mean, overall, or what you mean, like right now, or
overall, until like.
I mean, the thing, obviously, Eminem a
because I
goat.
want niggas to get context before we start talking.
Obviously, Eminem is a goat. You know what I mean? I've been an M fan since a little kid. Back when you used to get, you know, expelled, suspended from school for even bringing that nigga CD through the door.
Big facts.
Niggas used to draw over the CD just so niggas wouldn't know that shit was an Eminem record and
definitely
shit.
Had to keep that cock back in the CD player.
Facts. You definitely had to name that Kids Bop 72. You know what I mean? But like the thing is you know, Eminem is a GOAT. Honestly, the moment that Relapse, honestly, like Relapse to me was Eminem's like end of, to me, what I know Eminem as. Like honestly, he's a different artist. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You could tell me what you want to say. You could say that he's nice and he's doing this and he's putting this word with this word and he's progressively gotten better. But that shit trash, my nigga. Honestly, I mean, like, that's not the shit that I'm trying to hear. And I don't think any of y'all trying to really hear that. You know what I mean? Because that's not the real reason you like Eminem. People like Eminem because he don't give a fuck. Not because he gives a fuck.
So I just need y'all to know, you know what I mean? I'm like the you know, the bigger supporter. It's just more of a duality, let y'all know. But you listen to Majesty, right?
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think about Nicki first?
Alright, so the beat, my nigga, yo, son, the beat started. I'ma keep it a bean with you, you heard? The beat started, bruh, and I was like, yo, this beat is dumb fire. This sample, singing, whatever it is dumb fire, right? And then the beat changed, and that shit was ass pussy. Fuck is you talking about, my nigga? That shit was dumb trash, dog. Listen, the Nicki shit was whatever, but then what threw minds off was when I was listening, and then the second hook came, and there was like a nigga singing, and then midway through, I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, is this a different nigga singing? And then I realized, man, get the fuck out of here. That shit dumb ass, dog. Like, I'm just trying to say, yo. I'm just saying, my nigga.
Listen, so that's his thoughts. I think, here's my thoughts. Okay. I think Majesty was alright. There's parts in it. There's the part right when, in my reaction, when I stopped filming, basically, and everybody got mad at me. But when M goes into, actually, no, I didn't stop filming. When he goes into that really, like, that was cool, right? When he was super fast. It was everything up to that, to me, that was just like, That's cool. Like, here's the problem. Okay, with M, when you, especially with doing reactions to M, when you first hear it and you're only hearing the cadence, it just sounds dope. It sounds like, oh wow,
of
somebody's
course,
rapping like this.
for sure. Niggas don't rap,
But,
you know.
But then when you stop and you think about it, he's like, he be saying weird words, man. He be saying
Definitely
things
a
like,
little apology. A little
like
apology.
pork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he be saying words that just rappers shouldn't say. Like, yo, the fuck? Yeah, but like, what do you think? Just a segue. What do you think about? First off, this is gonna be random. But has this been a good year for hip hop, albums wise?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
If you think about it, it's been a fire year.
Cause I thought about this the other day because somebody was talking about what the album of the year was, and I was like, yo, dog, I can't remember. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure that Meek's album came out in 2018. Was it 2018 or 17?
So Darren asked me what albums dropped this year. Let me just run down the body. Let me run down the body. Watch. Lil Wayne's Dedication came out. Drake. No, it wasn't.
The new Dedication track is the worst Dedication.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Tekashi mixtape came out.
Tekashi came out.
Jim Jones' Wasted Talent came out, and honestly, that's a slept-on album.
Drake dropped.
Yup, Scorpion.
Dropped.
Wins and losses ain't
not wins and losses. Wins and losses in that EP. I don't know if wins and losses is this year. This dropped the EP. But I'm just saying, if you're a fan of hip hop, this was a good year.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah, you got something from everybody.
To me, you did.
Jay-Z dropped. Beyonce dropped.
Yup.
Did Uzi drop a new one today?
Nas dropped. Uzi dropped the album in 2018 so far.
Yeah, no, he dropped Love Is Rage too.
Yup.
Oh yeah, this year's been nuts, man. I'm thinking that. Matter of fact, we are in like what rock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this year's been fire.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's dropped because there's certain years.
And technically, everything that comes out the last like 2 months of 2017 is considered 2018.
Yeah, like everybody has
because if you think about that, AI Youngboy dropped.
What?
Yup.
What? Who? It's more a question like who didn't drop.
Yeah.
You know
Kendrick didn't. But he gives an album like once every like 4 years.
Yeah, he just dropped.
Yo, I wanted to say something, yo. This is mad random, but did you know, you about to die if you don't know this. So, did you know that NBA Youngboy didn't write AI Youngboy? And that's why that shit was so fire, bro.
What's AI Youngboy?
AI Youngboy is the shit with No Smoke, and all those songs that were like dumb fire last summer and shit.
How you know he didn't write it?
Because he's okay. So I don't know if you've seen the Adam No Jumper interview with the rapper that faked his death.
No.
Well, he's like a nigga who paid for a feature, I guess, from Youngboy, and they're like real cool. They became like real cool, and like he was just talking about how like, you know, him and Adam were both talking about how AI No Jumper, and then he was like, yo, he started saying that he was talking about his project to him, and that Youngboy said that he ain't write none of that shit, that his label did that shit and made him put it out. That's why he don't like that shit. And then,
I'm gonna have to see that.
yeah, you definitely got to peep it, and it makes a lot of sense because he was like, yo, like honestly, like,
I feel like to me, NBA Youngboy's been dropping music that sounds like that album since.
Nah, he
Yeah,
hasn't.
Wasn't that the album with
No.
the one song that that he always remixed?
No.
What's the one song he always remixed?
That was like way after. That was like that shit where he was on the mixtape holding his kid. That was it. That was an EP.
That I say he always remakes?
I don't know. I don't know the name of the song.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the song.
The song that
Unforgettable. That song that you talking about. AI. Hold on. I'll tell you what's on that shit.
Okay, but I'm saying, but was that on that project?
Yes.
No, well,
subscribers are probably like, what is going on?
He has a different project. I can't remember remember the name off the top, but he has Rich on there with Uzi, and it's essentially NBA doing NBA, but just doing it.
But this is a tangent, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got too many NBA YoungBoy fans in here, so I'm gonna let that cook. What I'm gonna say is,
we can cut that part out. I mean, just cut that shit out.
Yeah, I probably won't because I'm too lazy. But what's it called? Damn, I had something I forgot.
Now back to the Eminem shit is what you was talking about.
Oh, do you think like he'll be able to drop a project that's ever like all the shows post like pre-R albums? Do you think he'll ever be able to get back in that bag? Or is that just a rap? Did that come with age?
I kind of don't feel, I mean, I don't know if he will, but it's not really, that's not his fault. I mean, Eminem to me is more of a legacy act now, because to me the shit that people are going to want to hear from Eminem is going to be his older stuff, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because like, I mean, like, it's like 50 Cent's trash, obviously. But it's like, but if you went to a Get Rich or Die Trying tour tomorrow, you about to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you about to be like, yo, this is dope, nigga. Like, I'm at this fucking 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying shit. And that's just, I mean, it's a legacy act. You know what I mean?
My bad, there's another wasp. Anyway. Yeah, my bad. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like a legacy act, and I don't think there's anything wrong with him having that. I think he'll always do good because he has a core fan base that's strong and shit like that.
I do think that I feel like he kind of got back into that bag during the Chloroceptive remix, though. I think that's like literally the last, like, I don't know, but I think it comes with people doubting him. I think it comes with people like him feeling like an underdog. And I think it's too hard to feel like an underdog once you become like what he's become.
Yeah.
Like, how can you tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not that white kid from the trailer park who was trying to prove to a bunch of black kids that he was dope. Now he's like,
he's proved that, and he's trying to maintain that.
Now he's a level of dopeness. Like Eminem, when people say you're dope,
they compare
like, oh, he's the black Eminem. That means he's a black person.
Rap.
You already know what that means.
You can rap,
right?
yeah, facts.
So, yeah. But I know this one's already been like, it's got to have been 10 minutes. Got to have been, you know what I mean? We've been running it up. If you want more episodes like this, let us know. They're going to be coming. We're going to be coming probably with a podcast. Start taking over that game. Because once I hit that, you know what I mean, 10 racks on this, we're close. We're almost to 7,000. Shout out to everybody who got us past 6,000 subs so quickly. Yo, you got anything to say?
Nah, it's because it started cutting out a little bit, so you gotta fix that shit. But yeah, shout out to everybody that got him up to 6,000 subs, bro. That's dope.
Man, get your money up, not your funny up.
You dig? Bow.
All right, bro.
All right.